matchup usually goes, but top lane, Pakaz, sticky bomb applied, and that's going to be first blood going the way of Planet. Matthew TP's in to try to get some sort of residual, but they're going to lose another member. He's going to get blood grenaded as well, and the sticky bomb will slow him down. This could be 3 kills going the way of PSG.LGD. Echo Stomp does connect. Now they're going to surround him again. Another blood grenade, I believe. And this will be a slow one, but they will find him in the end. So 3 kills.
Stay on him. So when they connect like that with the blast off into the onslaught, Pakaz is just going to die. And it's going to be like this way for a while. Oh my god, if he's going to die.
Pakaz, you cannot afford to die again.
He's
it's actually going to be a super easy one, but C-Smile has come with that double damage, and Pakaz ticking away ever so slowly. He's actually going to live thanks to the rotations of the rest of EG.
He's dead.
But the onslaught comes in. Trample does finish the job. Nothing to say. Gets off the pulverize as well. Can they actually turn this around to the C-Smile? He's getting extremely low, puts out a remnant, but he's just going to die to the casual right clicks. And look who's come to play. It is Shiro with the Unleash with the worst rebound I've ever seen in my life, but it doesn't matter. He finds the dispose and finds the kill onto Panda.
This is the kind of game that Brood loves. Everyone is coming to Brood's lane to just absolutely...
We were talking about it earlier, the EG, they do have a lot of experience coming back from behind, but this is not only a lot, even for them, as Pakaz, is that the 4th death?
This is Pakaz's worst game of the tournament already.
Wow. He
is just having nothing. He's 6th on net worth and completely obliterated. We were talking about this last night. We were like, what's really impressive about Pakaz's play is that when EG have been behind, he's consistently been #1 net worth in the game. Win or lose, he's been really good at finding farm. This time around, could not be farther from the truth.
He has creds.
He's almost below the enemy 4, minute 9. This is really, really dire straits for him, and you're going to see the play here from Shiro. Gets that. Oh my god.
Simple dispose unleash. He's not even level 6.
Yep.
Can't sunder. I mean,
sunder.
Normally you wouldn't even want to get sunder level 6. Whisper.
Nice.
Onslaught's gonna not hit. Nice hurricane from Whisper, and that's gonna be enough for him to get away. So
well played there.
Silver linings here for EG, but again, like I was saying, they've can't even speak. Pakaz, my goodness, that is death number 5. He's still level 5.
Tower has fallen.
Techies is going to overtake him soon, Shannon.
Yes.
There's a special. Yeah, I guess good for a lot of the fans out there that there's no fantasy for this. Giving negative points like you.
Will remnant back.
Bounty Hunter game.
Looks like he'll be fine. I mean, test their own stack. Pulverize in the Mystic, but in a lot of damage to C-Smile as finally the Doom comes out. And it's on that Primal Beast, but I think this thing might just be able to walk away as C-Smile did drop. And Shiro trying to kill Doom, who is still pursuing this kill, which he will eventually find, but it will cost him his life, but easily worth it for Whisper. As the Echo Stomp comes out, getting another stun, Matthew. And for once, the one person that didn't die is Pakaz because he wasn't even there.
Yeah, and he can't be. His hero is useless in fights. There's no other play on the map than hit creeps, and you got 8 creeps for...
Yeah. GG's call. I can't blame this.
I don't mind it. Just go next. Like,
wow.
Absolutely. They crossed the Pakaz, so things were definitely slower there from PSG than it should have been, and EG with a nice punish.
Back. Oh, doesn't actually zip.
Can't.
And he's dead. Wait, what do you mean?
It pulls you out of zip.
Does it actually?
Yeah.
Did they change that at some point?
I think it always did.
No, there's no way.
Are you sure?
I thought if you zip before your glimpse, you just zip to where you normally were going. You're invulnerable.
I'm pretty sure you get pulled out of Storm.
I'm 100% sure it used to be that way. Maybe it was a long time ago at this point.
Because you can even vacuum Storm during Zip as well.
Matthew gets blown. Oh, actually dodged that. Very nice mischief, but only delays the inevitable.
This is still looking pretty damn good for EG. All things considered, 3,000 gold lead. The lanes have gone well. This is what they needed. And, wow, look at that. The mid lane siege machine. Broodmother. And a getting surge.
Kong's command does successfully go off, and they have the Mars Arena covered by the egg as well as right in the middle. Nice blast off. Means they're not going to kill the egg. Successfully blows up. And 2 dead already for EG, but it's going to cost them the techies for now. Not sure if LGD wants to continue on here.
I think they're happy with what they got, but they did commit a lot there. There was Arena plus Egg, so potentially EG could look for some sort of move of their own if they want to invade or not. It's the question, but yeah, this 2K lead is definitely good.
Nothing to say.
Yeah, he's gonna have to.
Oh!
Okay. Soul Ring will do it. And Regen will also help. Surely. Yeah, I don't know if this 2k lead is enough, because they've taken 3 towers and PSG.LGD have taken 0. So effectively, the entire gold lead is obtainable gold for EG for PSG.LGD as well, right, on the map?
Yes, that is true.
And their heroes just need time. This PSG.LGD lineup late game is a beast.
Nice fake out there from Matthew. That, I'm not sure if he would have died anyway, but the backup of Whisper. But it looks like they want to pursue this, as Shiro trying to take out an ancient camp. While you Smile's going to get vacuumed in.
Whisper is fearless. Yeah, my God.
The Ion Shell gives him so much confidence for some reason.
I look beaming today. Usually has at this stage of the game, when he has more damage, like Kayasanj or whatever.
Oh, they're trying to initiate again onto the Darkseer. Static Storm is placed, but not really going to catch too much. Egg with that Stun Ray coming to play. Look, big blast up onto 2, and they finally take out the cone-headed monster, aka Darkseer. 2 dead for EG.
Dire's top tower.
And PSG.LGD, they've used a couple of their big ults. Because with that Aegis doesn't seem too bothered by it.
Yeah, they don't want to chase any further. They wouldn't fight. They would fight into Aegis and Brood with no mana on Storm. I actually think they would be losing that 4v3. So, yeah, nice hit and run. Don't have to overextend. Get the couple kills that you could. And oh my God, the Darkseer was so tanky there. He almost survived. Like, they used everything, more or less. It really goes to show how farmed Whisper is, but PSG.LGD catch them in a weak moment where they're not together and not able to protect him. And that should quiet things down.
Matthew pursuing on the tree line now. Will he spot him though? Oh, Balance Strike comes out. That cancels it, so Planet will fall eventually. Might take a while, but bumps the mech.
Nice find.
Heal though, so they're going to try to set up on potentially Darkseer again? Question mark? The egg is placed, but the BKB from Whisper is pretty much there right off the bat. Matthew focusing on the egg now, but it looks like it will explode, so Why You Smile is perfectly fine. Margarita giving some cover as well as Shiro ends up killing Roach and gets the Aegis. Big plays from PSG.LGD, but they lose their Storm Spirit. Oh, that's, you see that Phoenix getting pretty low now as C-Smile might be dropping as well. Pops his BKB there on the outside. Double kill for Whisper as New gets the spear right before he drops. And now the Aegis gets consumed and there's only one left, Cinderin, and it is Shiro. He's tanky, but not an interesting buyback.
What?
Maybe just to shove the lane so they can't push any further.
Oh, yeah. Okay, fair enough. This was actually necessary. Some fight win from it. Sure, they lose the Roach, but look at the collateral.
Yep, they get the full set of racks in the mid lane. Spear from New, but the BKB instantly from Matthew. They're going to be able to kill the Phoenix very easily. And this is going to be 2 sets of racks for EG. But you can see nothing to say. Wants to try to fight. They do get off the arena from New. Spear connects onto 2 thanks to that shard picked up by him very recently into the blast off. Great connections from PSG.LGD, but Pakaz will live. Might have been the cheese, in fact. As Shiro trying to get away now, but has to pop the song. C-Smile will be very happy with these 2 sets of racks, and they can potentially continue on. There's nothing to say, is still dead for a full minute.
Yeah, Shiro had to expend the cheese at the end of that to stay alive, so will not be available in the next fight either. And again, nothing to say there. He jumps in, he gets Static Storm, and he's just gone.
Oh, Spear will not be dodged this time. Because healing so much, gets off the Omni Slash now. Techies and Mars deleted. Very unfortunate for PSG.LGD, but EG want revenge for game number 1. They were completely embarrassed. Blade Fury comes out from Pakaz. And they might be backing up now, although it is still 5-on-3. Getting the Megas would certainly solidify this game for them. And C-Smile will get the range very easily. Now sight set on the melee. Shiro trying his best to try to delay with the Fire Spirits from afar. Runner as well, but this is not going to stop the Blade Fury auto attack. He turns into the egg, which they do have to respect. They're going to back up temporarily. As Pakaz still surrounded by illusions. Healing up with that Blade Dance talent. Is it going to be enough? Indeed. Storm comes in. in with the electric vortex, and down goes Pakaz.
Matthew being a hero.
Matthew going for the megas though, and Storm Spear will die again inside the static storm. And that is megas for EG, despite losing Pakaz, still able to hold their ground. Shiro forced to song, but this is only likely to delay the inevitable for them. Full heal.
Nice illus, bro.
All right. Very handy Jingu stacks there. And yeah, mega creeps for EG. I don't think PSG.LGD can defend much longer. First tier 4 goes down as well. Obviously don't have their jug, so I don't think they'll be shooting to finish this. Now they can just chill.
Yeah, it looks like EG's plan has come to fruition. We also we looked at it in the draft, right? PSG.LGD's final bans.
And they're gonna go for this play
you have
again.
to do is
Panda, he's gonna be spotted, but the static storm comes out, but they walk right out of it because the kinetic field did not have time to formulate. Big Vax wall onto 3 though from Whisper as he walks away from the arena. The egg dies. Very sad for Phoenix players around the world, and now Planet looks to be dead on the south side as Shiro getting spun down as well. Does use his song, and it looks like it might stay both him and Planet. But that means Roche will be given up.
Yeah, and they have to go back. I was going to say before this fight broke out, all EG need to do is just wait. Because the base is going to burn. LGD's timing window for this play down here is like half a minute long. So if you just play the outskirts and you just wait for LGD to make the move and you're ready, they are under so much pressure to get it done so fast, and in the end, didn't work out. So EG will grab this. And this should be the killing blow.
Yep.
Axe on Jog.
Powerful. Typically an item you want to buy in the later stage of the game anyway, so obviously getting it for free should be the nail in the coffin. And EG going for the nail.
Brood with the 25 talent as well. Big DPS increase.
Oh, static storm and vacuum. That should do it.
Oh my God.
That should do it. 2 buybacks instantly. Why You Smile dies before being able to get off much. You can see Neo trying his best to delay this with the double arena, double everything. But PSG.LGD will have to concede as EG takes game number 2 off the back of some terrific mid-play.
Not exactly. I mean, yeah, you could argue he's one of the better heroes at coming back because you can get all this free gold, but at the same time, he also kind of wants to play.
A lot of those are from Devourers, like 3 or 4 of those at least. As we have a tombstone gank from Why You Smile, and C Smile will fall.
I think Say gets traded by Matthew.
Yeah, so the mid laners trade lives, but a better exchange from PSG.LGD as Shiro kills off Whisper.
Solo kill on Whisper.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So that CS that we were looking at is going to be even worse. Because jungling right now, he will be spotted, and the focus fire is there. The dust as well, just as a preemptive measure for the eventual meld. This will be a free kill, and it's a pretty big one for PSG.LGD.
Very nice.
Focus fire, great tool against the TA, of course. The panel also touched on this, so it's not... I wouldn't say it's a hard counter to TA, because it does take some time to get through it. But definitely one of the better heroes at killing Templar. Good push here from EG. They might just get the full tower.
Yeah, on the top of that catapult and Nether Blast. See Smile and company will be taking it.
Very nice. Very nice grab from them. Taking advantage of the fact that PSG.LGD showed multiple heroes bot, they just felt confident to go for the Beastmaster. Generally one of the best heroes to do it. The vision.
Yeah, see Smile. They spot the stack that Neo wants to take.
Got out in time there.
Yeah, Whisper, see the first Doom of the game.
Dying.
He does, and he might die for it, but Pakaz is coming to try to finish the job, and he'll do so successfully. Whisper slowed to a crawl as the zombie's finally taken out by Pakaz, but there's a waveform adaptive strike combo. So Shiro ends up netting himself the trade.
I guess that Doom did give them a kill, because otherwise TA could not have killed Undying there. It just seemed like a little bit of an odd choice, but all in all, I suppose it's fine. He wasn't going to use it the next 2 minutes. Ever is going to be playing way more up in their faces. Oh, they go straight down.
Spotted. He turns into a pig, but Shiro turns into him, which should technically have been a pig, but that's not coded in the game quite yet. Whisper with the stomp TP, but the roar
I don't think that was necessary.
enough.
They wanted to make sure, but I'm pretty sure they had enough in the tank there with the power shot. Still, better safe than sorry. Keep the push going down to bottom, and I think this tier 2 is just dead. EG's lineup cannot defend against this Aegis Wind Ranger plus the Morph. He's way too strong right now. It commences. EG will glyph to try to buy some time. The defensive glyph as well from, or offensive glyph I should say, from PSG.LGD. Multi-purpose really. They're also glyphing their top tower a little bit, but keeping the creep wave bottom alive a little bit longer to prevent backdoor from potentially kicking in, and they'll grab this and it'll be a trade.
It will.
Pakaz will get the tier 1 top. Still, all in all, PSG.LGD, things are definitely following their pre-game plan. This is the state that they want to be in here. Get Morph his next item. He's closing in on that Manta.
EG, one for LGD.
Oh, that's a mine showing Matthew.
Yep, and the Shackle, focus fire, no Decrepify to save you today. See Smile popping the haste rune, but not gonna be able to use it in any way. And smoke down from LGD.
They want to find TA. That's for sure. They're going to go the wrong way, though. They think he's farming up top, but he's actually in his triangle area. They don't have any vision right now, so farming up this stack. They had a Hawk. This could have gone pretty scary for Pakaz, but looks safe. And look at that gold breakdown. 1,000 less net worth from the lane, but 2,000 more from the jungle on the team. Yeah, I didn't think it was this lopsided with
What is Techies? Is it 850?
It's definitely less than that.
Is it 750 maybe?
700 straight up.
700.
Yeah, so TA has the longest attack range in this game right now.
Yep, focus fire on a Panda. But has the Ghost Scepter, or is that the Decrep perhaps?
No, it's Decrep.
Either way, he's dead. Astro Step from C-Smile trying to get a kill here, but the Crimson Guard is popped in. There's the roar into the Shackle. Not the greatest of layering. The stun comes shortly after as well. Yeah, and C-Smile will be able to walk away from this one. And Pakaz is A-okay as well as the Aether Remnant bringing back YU Smile. He's going to get deleted.
Walked a little bit too close there. And they force out the buyback from Panda, but nothing more going to come from that for PSG.LGD. A little bit, as you said, they overlapped their stuns. The roar into Shackle Shot was not well timed. And EG, not too bad for them. Getting that Undying kill when all said and done, that's the situation.
Quantity over quality is what they always say. Focus fire with the Shackle Shot connection. C-Smile blown up.
Yeah.
40 seconds he has to watch as his base is now going to get sieged.
You can't slip up. Oh, nice.
Aether Remnant as Shiro turned into C-Smile. And that's 2 dead, which means 5v3, but the Doom comes in.
This is not a very good Doom.
Very interesting.
Pakaz is
Pakaz? What? Okay, he's trying to get healed, but that's just 3 dead in their base.
It's a complete
Very strange decision making from EG. Matthew takes the adaptive strike. He's the only one with buyback.
I mean, they just lose? Like,
well, the buildings will be lost now. They're going to get C-Smile back in a moment, but out of nowhere, this is a full set of racks, and PSG.LGD going to try to force the potential buyback from TA, but we can see that none exist.
It was a 4v5. You walk in on Doom, the Beastmaster of all heroes, who is not under any threat, and you just get run over on the other side when you force this fight. Maybe they could have possibly delayed this for the Void Spirit, but this was definitely not it from EG. This is going to lead to 2 full lanes, minute 20. All 24, I suppose.
Oh, the Shackle, nice to crack.
He'll be fine.
But the roar to follow.
I think he's still fine.
And LGD will be perfectly happy with the barracks, I would assume, as they exit EG's base finally. Glimpse back, New. They're not going to leave him behind. He's the one that tanked the Doom.
Do they have grab ally? They do not. It is time to acquire grab.
What do you think of grab enemy?
How long do they stay in there?
I don't know. You're 3 seconds. You force them in for 3 seconds.
Grab enemy, and they have to attack their way out with their own attack speed.
So they're attacking from the inside?
Yes, like Lifestealer when he infests an enemy.
Okay. I like that. So what you do is you halberd
Undying and techies. That's, I mean, it's not megas, but
it will be.
not.
The Doom, AoE Doom, in fact, so don't have to worry about the Lincolns. They have enough to bring down the first life of the Morphling. Blastoff comes in, Force Staff on the Doom. So Whisper will live, but this is going to be Megas. So the Aegis for Megas is essentially the trade. Just a really strange game. And EG now gonna do their best to defend, I suppose, but this was one of the weirder last 5 minutes of a game that I remember.
I mean, they just spent their Doom, so I don't know how they can take this fight once again. So I think LGD is just going to walk in, place a Tombstone, and go to town on the tier 4s.
Yep. Yep, no reason to stop now. Tombstone is down. C-Smile jumps in, jumps out, jumps out. Now he's getting pursued. That's a lot of damage from the Morphling. Getting healed up, though, but nice. You can see Shiro turning into the Void Spirit. And with that Aghanim Scepter up, doesn't even matter. GG is called. This was such a strange game because when they were in there, so C-Smile gets picked off. It happens. It's a 5v4.